I'm Michael Sabo, Senior Commodities Broker with RJO Futures, here on the floor of the CME Group, bringing you some commentary here in the oil market. So let's get started here. Right now, taking a look at that October crude oil, prices have been kind of mixed here. We've been a little firmer, been a little lower. Most of the action has been inside yesterday's trading range, currently trading around the 106.5 area. Taking a look at the Brent, trading right around 109. And I got to tell you, if you've looked at some of my prior posts, look at how that spread between the Brent and the WTI has really come down. At one point that spread was out around $25. We've really seen that narrow. So if you're interested in trading that spread, you want to hear some ideas, some strategies, give me a call, shoot me an email. We can get into a little bit more detail on that. As I mentioned, crude price is a bit mixed, but kind of, pushing here on the firmer side here just a little bit. We did look at that EIA data that came out today, and traders were looking for a draw. I think it came in a little bit bigger than what most traders were expecting. It was a draw of around 2.8 million barrels. Pretty much, though, that's been consistent with what we've been seeing. But, as I've cautioned in so many of these posts here, take a look at the overall inventories here. Now, we're sitting right around about 344 million barrels. If you look at the 5-year average, we're sitting right about there. So, we haven't seen too much of a shift here. We're still way off the lows that we saw back in the 90s. And if you look at the highs that we hit here this year, while we are off here, and we're off about 50 million barrels, still, in my opinion, I think the market does appear to be pretty well supplied. I think a lot of the reason why we're seeing prices kind of stay above $100 a barrel right now has been the equities market. And I think that's starting to lose a little bit of steam here right now. So I think, as traders, you should be cautious and paying attention to that. If equities start to round over a little bit, could help kind of pull oil down with it. Looking at economic reports and economic data that has been coming out here, in the States, nothing substantially impressive here. And so I think what you're going to see is you're going to see oil start to ease. Now, keep in mind, oil prices just came off of, we dipped down around the 102 area. And since that time, we've been kind of rallying up. And it looks like we could be in store for possibility of a triple top. Short-term technical indicators are really, in my opinion, up in overbought territory. So, in many of these posts here, I still favor the short side of the market, but nonetheless here, I am helping traders position here on the upside, and I do think that there could still be a little bit more upside potential in the market. So you should be cautious here. If you're short the market, you're looking for a shorting opportunity, make sure that you're protecting yourself. I mentioned in a couple other posts here, we did see a little bit of problems there between oil flowing from Iraq over to Turkey. Those problems have seemed to be resolved. We still got a lot of tensions in Egypt, as that's been kind of coming to the forefront and heating up. Still have some problems in Libya, but things seem to be kind of resolving themselves there. So you could see some fear premiums start to come out of the market here. Keep in mind that futures trading does involve a substantial amount of risk. May not be suitable for all traders. Good luck and good trading.